On a recent episode of When I'm Not Podcasting, I talked about how the House of Representatives were looking to go ahead and do a vote on the Cannabis Decriminalization, the MORE Act. But now the bill has apparently been postponed after a backlash from moderate lawmakers. So the story from USA Today says that Democrats in the House of Representatives postponed a planned vote on marijuana legalization following a backlash from moderate Democrats. The MORE Act, it would legalize marijuana at the federal level, expunge some marijuana-related criminal records. They'll let the decision on the sale of marijuana up to the states. According to a senior Democratic aide, lawmakers in tough re-election contests wanted the House to first pass COVID-19 relief before acting on marijuana legalization. Another senior Democratic aide said a group of moderate Democrats had made the case to party leadership they wanted to focus on legalization other than pot legalization, given the risks posed at the ballot box, and their argument won over their party leaders. The MORE Act will probably not come until after the election, according to two aides. So yeah, there's no need to have this now. And I hope this will continue to put the idea out there that we actually just need to get the STATES Act pushed out there, which is what I want. The expungement and the decriminalization, the descheduling of cannabis, those are all great things, but it doesn't go far enough. It doesn't take care of the financial parts. On the Blunt Business program that I host over on CannabisRadio.com, we've talked about that pretty extensively, and I think that's something that's got to be talked about more. And there's got to be more to be said about that. And right now, there's just not much that can be said. Now, Congress has just a few weeks left in the scheduled session to pass COVID-19 legislation and bills to keep the government funded. The House is scheduled to stay in session until October 2nd, though Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, promised the body would remain in session until a deal is brokered on COVID-19 relief. And the Senate is scheduled to stay until October 9th. After they leave, both chambers will not be scheduled to return until after Election Day. That's where it's going to work out. So that's what they said about that. And there were advocates that were disappointed by the delay of the marijuana legalization. Drug Policy Alliance Director of Office of National Affairs, Maritza Perez, said in a statement, the delay meant, quote, justice delayed for millions of Black, Latinx, Indigenous, and low-income individuals disproportionately impacted by our country's racist marijuana laws. We cannot continue to force these communities to wait for a politically convenient moment where they continue to be robbed of employment opportunities, housing, education, other government programs, and even their children or immigrant status. Okay. But what needs to be done is it's not so much where people can be allowed to consume cannabis. We want people to go ahead and market it, produce it, use it for research, use it for medicinal purposes, and so much more. And we want to have people have an open market to use it. That's what needs to happen. Legalization should be done, and it's a bipartisan issue. Not even a question of that. But again, STATES Act, having it where federal acknowledgement, where the states continue to go ahead and legalize they do, but then interstate commerce can be done, descheduling can be done, and you tax it like alcohol or tobacco. That's what should be done. And I hope that will be the idea they go with. So for this delay, I don't have a problem with this so much. I think it'll be better off. And I hope that whatever happens, we'll get farther ahead with the STATES Act than the MORE Act, even though well-intentioned the MORE Act is. That's it for When I'm Not Podcasting for this time around. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share, and please let people know about the audio as well, the audio podcast version, which you can find anywhere you find your podcasts. Till next time.